panel format is I think a unique one, and it's a really effective one because not only are you getting insightful, experienced, and even expert Christians to give their opinions on deep subjects of the Bible, but you get a wide variety of opinions on a single topic.
I have never been to a retreat before, but I have just been to different summer camps and church gatherings and whatnot. So this is very different. Again, like the camps, they're more like energetic, let's go have fun, you know. So here it's much more study-based and reflecting. It seems much more cleansing than fun, while it is still very fun.
I just graduated, and one of the things I want to go to college for is chemistry. So going through high school and taking kind of the harder science classes and seeing all this history of science, all this, it's made me question how all that relates to Christianity and the Bible. So I came here with a big question on how some specific science stuff relates to the Bible and Christianity.
I really enjoy times where it is truly a group that is denominationally neutral and that you have so many people that are gathered together from different denominations. You make friends with people that you know if you began to discuss your denomination's ideals, you wouldn't agree, but that doesn't matter in the moment because that's not what you're discussing.
To be aware of others' beliefs is extremely healthy. And on one hand, look at a topic, but also look from a fairly unbiased way at the different views on the topic with the best representation possible for each viewpoint. It allows for healthy discussion and for questions to be answered to the best of their ability.
It's a lot more studious, like study-based, where other retreats there's been a lot more focus on worship and stuff. So it's actually not here, and I think that's really interesting. And kind of just study time, reflecting. That's a big part here, and I think it's interesting and useful too, and it's different, a good difference.
So there isn't a focus on thoughts we should have, but rather with the thoughts that we do have, how do we critically look at them and analyze them in a way that's both logically sound and scripturally sound?
Well, one of the reasons that I'm glad I came is because, like everyone, my faith kind of goes through cycles, and right now I'm kind of in a down, and this has kind of really helped me to get more on an up, reconnect with God.
I expected it to be a lot more of the type of thing that makes your shoulders all hunch and kind of uncomfortable. But yeah, it's been very, I would say calm. I would say Shane Rosenthal, his daughter is a really good friend of mine, and when it came up that I was an atheist, he said that this would be a thing that I should go to. My grandparents were missionaries to Brazil. My dad grew up, as a missionary, and then growing up, I am very Christian. They ran a homeschool group. I was always trying to spread the gospel. I think I can remember having talked to somebody about Jesus who I met at a urinal. It was always been, I would say, the most important thing in my life. Probably the most difficult thing I've ever done, I would say, would be coming out as an atheist and then remaining as one. Most of the questions that I've had pretty decent answers, but they have been respectful. I haven't had any lashing out type of answers.
This place is very open to hearing all the questions you have, and I just there's no question that's not, not taken seriously. And there are people here who you can talk to. And one of the things I was concerned about was, are there going to be people who want to take science seriously? And yes, there are people who will take science seriously, take evidence very seriously, and that's stuff that they love to do, and you'll fit in great with them.
So my environment has been very controlled. So I've been exposed to people just, all the same political views, same belief systems, same practically everything. This summer, I started a new job in St. Louis, and so the kids there are very different, It was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Never heard that before. I've been loaded with opposite beliefs. I went from never even knowing a gay person to one even being my friend. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of transformation. While it is good to get the culture, it's just heavy. And so to come here, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's really nice. I would have loved to be go to the retreat and then to my new job.
I can confidently say that environments like this, where I am both challenged to give a reason for what I believe and also simultaneously strengthened in that faith and that faith is reasonable. It's the environment in which I feel most at home at, and it's the environment where my faith grows the most, and I really appreciate that.